Hey, it's the Empire, Boxing Empire, Backstore Boxing. Now, man, Jermall, big homie Charlo, man, gets the UD against Sergiy derevyanchenko, and this was a really good fight, man. Jermall controlling the jab all night, man, controlling the distance for most of the fight, and, you know, really choosing his shots. Derevyanchenko was really fighting on Jermall's left side, so he really couldn't land the right hand early in the fight. So he was Jermall was really throwing a jab and landing left uppercuts and left hooks all night. That being said, man, derevyanchenko, you know, he did get dropped early, but they did not count it as a knockdown. I believe it was a left uppercut or a left hook. It happened so quickly. Derevyanchenko did take a knee, but the ref did not catch it. But that being said, man, derevyanchenko, you know, there's times in the fight where he came forward past the jab, but he didn't really start coming on to the second half of the fight. Right after the 6th round, he started being a lot more aggressive, and he was able to work in the inside. But it was too much, too late for derevyanchenko, man. A lot of those punches looked like they landed with derevyanchenko, but if you actually look at Jermall Charlo's face, there was no scratches, there was no swelling, no nothing. You know, a lot of those punches, Jermall Charlo was rolling with them. He was catching them, or they're glazing punches that really didn't do any damage. Right? Derevyanchenko is known for power. He has power. You know, he's not a hard hitter, but there's no reason why it looks like he's landing those punches. But the guy, you look at his face, no, not a scratch. Big deal, man. This fight was a good fight. One thing that Jermall Charlo needs to work on a little more is his stamina. I think that he got himself out because everything he threw had power in it. You know, he didn't really vary his punches too much, but everything had bad intentions on it. Right? There were power jabs, power straight rights, power left hooks. Everything had power in it. I think he needs to relax a little bit, maybe to throw some speed on it instead, just not all power, you know. That being said, man, I thought Jermall Charlo looked great. It was definitely a competitive fight, and people need to stop mixing up competitive fights or robberies, right? This is a competitive fight, but in the end of the day, Jermall Charlo did win this fight. He controlled the jab all night. He was popping derevyanchenko with that jab, and he basically landed the cleaner, more effective punches. But you can tell by derevyanchenko's face, he beat him to a pulp. You know, like I said earlier, Jermall Charlo, maybe he threw too much power. It was working, definitely. I mean, you know what they say: if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But there's definitely times in that fight where Jermall Charlo could have stopped him. It's just, did he have the stamina to do it? You know, did he have the stamina to do it? And that was a fight he completely controlled, though. So we're gonna see where Jermall goes from here. A lot of people are talking about him versus Triple G and Canelo now that he got this win. A lot of people say he didn't beat no one, but now this is definitely a staple win. This is an asterisk on his career. You know, Derevyanchenko fought Daniel Jacobs and he fought Triple G. Everyone thought he beat Triple G, and let's say that Jermall Charlo looked worlds apart from Triple G, worlds apart, right? And you could say that Jermall Charlo had a better jab because he was able to control Derevyanchenko much better than Triple G, who's a smaller fighter. So that makes a lot of difference because Derevyanchenko, it would be easier for him to get underneath Jermall Charlo, but Jermall Charlo's jab was so effective tonight, Derevyanchenko could not get underneath it. He couldn't get underneath it. He was getting hit with it all night. So that being said, man, this is definitely a big win, an asterisk on his career. We're going to see how he goes from here, man. With Canelo having problems with Dan's and, Canelo Golden Boy Promotions, Triple G is more likely to fight a big name. You know, they have no reason to protect Triple G, and he's not going to get in that Canelo fight. That's what it's looking like. That being said, it's much more reasonable to assume the Triple G versus Jermall Charlo fight. Anyway, man, let me know how you guys feel about the fight, man. I thought the fight was exciting. I thought it was the masterclass from Jermall Charlo. The adjustments made in this fight were extreme. You know, threw a left hook, jab all night, uppercut, and then later in the fight, he threw a right hand. Great stuff from Jermall Charlo. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Boxing Empire. Peace.